All right, here we are at Slangfest. We are standing right now with Davey Suicide. How's it going, man?
Good.
Have you guys been watching the other shows? You guys been enjoying it here tonight?
Yeah, we've been peeking by the side of the the little arena wall.
Oh yeah, outside the thing here. Yeah.
And then
There's been a couple really good bands here tonight.
Yeah, Dirge Within was cool, and then we got to see. I went side stage for City of the Week.
Okay.
I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. They're actually I get to see Nine Electric and City of the Week tomorrow. They're playing right down the street from where I live up in Indiana.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna
Big Shots.
Yeah, Big Shots. Yeah.
Yep.
You guys played there?
Yeah, we did. Tour was it? I want to say the Dope Combi Christ tour went there.
Okay.
Yeah, Dope Combi Christ and us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and what is this tour called now?
This was just one show. We
okay.
Literally we drove in today. A couple guys flew in, and we're going home. It's just a one-off.
Where are you guys from?
Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. And now your drummer has to get out of here right away, right?
Yeah, he's got a 6 a.m. flight, and we're all,
Shoot.
Things are getting shifty down there with the scheduling. So
yeah,
hopefully it all works out, and we got to do what we can to get
right.
in there.
So what do you guys got coming up? What does Davey Suicide got coming up in the near future here?
We're gonna go on the Made from Fire tour in the winter.
Okay.
It's November 30th to December 20th, and Europe is looking like November.
Okay.
It could also be January of 2018. So it's scheduled for November right now, but we might.
You really want to go to Europe in the winter?
Well, Halloween time is good because their Halloween is a week long.
Right.
And so we're up for that. They have literally a show, and then they'll have the club side open until 5 a.m. every night.
Yeah.
And they dress up for a week straight. So
yeah, Fasching.
Yeah.
I was stationed in Germany for 2.5 years.
It's exciting.
Oh, it's so much fun. It is. It is one big week of partying.
Yeah.
And they tell us in the beginning, when we get there, hey, this week, don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
So what do? We get in trouble.
Yeah.
A bunch of GIs and
Love it. Love it.
So you guys just going back home after this, are you guys writing anything now, or you guys got anything going on for another new album?
We just finished a video for Torture Me.
Okay.
And that'll be coming out in October.
Okay.
And we Needles and I are talking about album number 4. We're brainstorming ideas.
Yeah.
Still think we're a few months away from digging into it still, but
well, yeah, nothing right
begun.
away, but
right.
Yeah, because you're still really hitting it with this latest album.
Yeah, we're gonna have after Torture Me, we're gonna do 2 more videos, and
okay.
So there's a couple of favorites that we haven't done yet.
Yeah.
And so we still have a lot of life on Made from Fire. I feel like this album's it's been out for a couple of months, but I think people are just loving it. So I love this cycle so far. I'm
seeing a lot of stuff on our page for Asgard Radio for your guys' album, and we get requests all the time.
Cool.
So it is doing very well on all the charts, even the charts that I get, in the email. So
cool.
It's doing really well.
It's good to hear.
So what when you guys are on tour, is there any place that now these are questions I'm bringing up from listeners that they usually kind of roll with, that they ask, is there any place like that you particularly like for maybe the food or the sightseeing parts of the tour? Is there any states or any place you like to go?
I think Texas is always the tri-state between San Antonio, Houston, Dallas.
Okay.
That's always a fun pocket we go through. Atlanta is always really special. Our bass player's from Atlanta, and we've always just done well there. I like going to Cleveland. It was where our former label was, and we actually fought them in Cleveland. The lawsuit happened in Cleveland. And I like to gloat in the victory every time we go through there. And actually, playing at home, we love playing Bar Sinister in LA.
Okay.
That's where our home base is. So
now, are you guys originally, other than from Atlanta, you guys are from LA?
Yeah, the band's based out of LA, and then everyone is scattered since. But the whole record and everything was always recorded in LA, and I've always lived there. So yeah. So
what brought you guys together for Davey Suicide? What was the I guess the center of your coming together as a band?
I mean, the Davey Suicide character had been around for a few years, and I guess I had tried to rebrand a band name, and I had realized that the promoters and the agents were kind of pitching Davey Suicide as a singer as their way to sell it. Mm-hmm. So a couple of people that were close to me had just like a sit down with me and were like, you're trying to rebrand a name that already has a brand to it. Why don't you just push that name? And they were right. So I just found people that wanted to marry into kind of what my vision was, because I never really had done anything exactly how I wanted to do it. I've always done things and compromised for the other 3 or 4 guys in the room.
Okay.
So this was kind of like more my completed thought and bringing people into it that were already on board with it,
Oh, yeah. So the guys you got were already like, yeah, I want to do this.
Yeah, we had songs kind of already recorded, and they were like, are you into this? And then that's when it started to, manifest.
So this is basically your pretty much your baby. It's something that you had a vision of, and everybody else came in, and you guys have been running with it since.
Well, yeah, I mean, I also, it's a band, I mean,
right.
Everybody in their position's kind of a star, and I've always wanted to have a band like that, but everyone's got like a frontman presence at guitar, at drums, or at bass, or keyboards, and that was the thing I think it sets us apart from, it's not just one focal point.
Right.
There is every aspect of it, and that's what I loved about Guns N' Roses and the inception of that band was they had so many characters and so much to watch on stage, and I've always wanted to kind of give that off in my own way to somebody else.
Okay. And another question that I always get from listeners is the whole appearance of who you are. Where did the makeup aspects come from for each individual?
I mean, I was always into like horror stuff and just the idea of superheroes and stuff like that, but I like industrial and steampunk, and I've always felt like we've gotten kicked so many times, and we've always just survived, figured out ways to survive. So I always felt like as if the world had collapsed and we had crawled out and we were still going. Like that's kind of like our appearance. But now it's getting to the point where it's more of like a theatrical thing. And I don't know, man. I'm into high fashion goth stuff, and I like. I don't know.
You just like the look, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
it's who you are as an individual. And
I started making clothes, and then started, you put on makeup, and then it gets more gnarly, and you try new things, and you get to different cities because you're like, I haven't done this look before, and
then you just go with it, and it works, and
it just evolved, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't. We didn't set it out. We didn't set out and get in the car and say, hey, we want to drive here. We just kept going down, and then this is where it is right now, and who knows where it'll be in a few years.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you guys are pushed for time. In the future, I know you said you're looking to tour November and then in Europe. Do you have any idea of what's going on, or are you still waiting for more confirmation?
Europe dates are waiting on 2 days
in
November. It's like Halloween to the November 20th date. The U.S. Made from Fire tour is already announced. That's November 30th to December 20.
Okay.
And I believe the closest it comes here is Braidwood, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing Top Fuel.
Top Fuel,
yeah.
Who do you got? Do you have direct support going with you, or?
I don't know. You'd have to. I don't know. It's going to be different in every city. So.
Oh, okay.
It's our tour, and then they're just putting locals in every city.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really good. If you're ever looking for any bands, I can definitely help you out with this area.
Cool.
I'm always I have so many bands that are looking to get out there and just trying to make a name for themselves and try to jump on something. So if you guys are ever looking, please tell your manager give us a call.
Yeah, for sure.
And we have bands in Europe too. So I mean, we're always especially Australia. Have you guys been to Australia?
Not yet.
No. Do you guys know the band down there, Dark Cell?
Yeah, no, they
came up
and talks to us a lot. Yeah,
yeah, they're really good. I got to interview them, Skype interview them once, and they're really good guys. They're really cool. So.
Yeah, they are.
So, all right, well, I will let you go. Thank you for your
man.
time. I really
Thanks.
appreciate
you.
And we will get your tour dates out there, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon.
Yes.
All right, there you go. It's Davey Suicide. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one.
Man.
See you later on Asgard Radio.